Hey, David Miller with the Miller Realty Group of Keller Williams Realty. Hey, I wanted to give you some quick perspective of the real estate stats that just came out today by the Orlando Regional Realtor Association. You know, it's funny to me, just in January, the media was saying that we're in a buyer's market, and it is so funny how things change. Now, keep in mind, the key indicator that they use to determine that is the number of months of inventory that we have on the market. The way that is determined is that if we take our current inventory and don't add any additional houses or listings to it and continue to sell the same number we're selling right now, how many months does it take to eat that up? Well, whenever it's below 6 months, it's considered a seller's market. That means there's more buyers than there are sellers. And whenever it's above 6 months, it's considered a buyer's market because there's more sellers than there are buyers. Well, in January, when they did the math, it came up to 6.01 months. So they're like, it's a buyer's market. Well, it's funny how the tells have changed. The inventory has come down a little bit, not too much, only dropped about 110 homes compared to last month. But the sales have picked up, and they typically do pick up this time of year. So what we're looking at right now is about 3.5 months worth of inventory, which I'll tell you is pretty strong. It was about 5 months of inventory for the past 6 months except for January. So it is still considered a pretty good seller's market. Great time to put your house on the market. Now, the makeup of that inventory has changed quite a bit. 5 years ago, most of the inventory was made up of distressed sales. Now it's really done just the total 180, because what we find right now is a lot of normal sales that are not distressed, which means they're not bank-owned properties or short sales. Matter of fact, when we look at the stats of what's going on in the market, we're finding that the normal sales inventory is up 4%, and bank-owned properties are down 62%, which is huge. And then short sales are down 41%. So this is all good news for everybody. We've been waiting for these distressed sales to flow through the system. And depending on where you live, most of them have, which is allowing the appreciation rates to continue to climb. Now, if we talk about price, the median price is up to $195,000. Now, that's 10% more than last year, which is really good. So any type of appreciation is positive. That's 56 consecutive months of it going up, and actually it's gone up 69% since July of 2011. Now, some of you may be thinking, wait a minute, my house hasn't gone up 69%. Keep in mind, this is the median price, so this includes all the properties that were selling back then for $25,000 condos, all the way up to $1 million houses. So now the mix of homes that are selling is going to be a little bit higher, and that's why it might be a little bit, I won't say distorted, but a little bit misleading. The good news is that we have some appreciation. So after that big crash, we are where we are right now because the inventory has gone up and it's at a level that's very healthy for our market. Now, if we look at the number of sales, this is no surprise. Normal sales that have sold are up 19%. Bank-owned properties are down 33%, and short sales are down 31%. So like I said before, the inventory is changing. Because of that, the type of sales that are occurring are going to change as well. So as a whole, people start to ask me, well, are we getting into a bubble again? Right now, I don't think so. I think it's a very healthy market. The demand is very strong. There's a lot of buyers out there. There's a lot of new jobs that are being created in Orlando. And if we have that and continue to have that, that's going to allow some future growth on the real estate perspective. If you drive around town, you're seeing a lot of new construction. What we're finding, though, is that the builders are mostly building larger homes. There's not a lot of new construction for the smaller homes. So what we find when homes are, I would say, within the 150 to 200 price range, they get sold quickly because there's nothing on the market and there's multiple offers. We just had one this past week that we put on the market. We had 20 showings in 2 days and 7 offers. Obviously, that is under contract by now and is listed and is going to sell for more than the list price. So that's good news for that seller. In any case, if you need our help on anything from a real estate perspective, you're thinking about selling your property, thinking about buying, or maybe even investing in real estate, this is also a great time to do that. Give us a call. we'd be glad to help you out. We have a team of people that are focused on helping our clients from the buying perspective as well as the selling perspective. So give us a call. You can reach us at 407-323-4210. I have the number right down here as well. And hope that you guys have got some value of this video. If so, please forward it on to people that you know that might be looking to buy or sell in today's market. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll be in touch. Thanks.